one thing I really love about this season is this new setting, this mall, Starcourt Mall. And your character, you spend a lot of time there.
Yes.
What was that set like? Was it really that big? Was it that massive?
Starcourt Mall was an actual mall. So yeah, when we would be filming on one side of the mall, it would be another side of the mall where people were actually shopping. So they were kind of, what's going on here? So yeah, it was really cool being at the mall. Mm-hmm. And also, I like how they really made it into like an 80s mall.
Oh yeah.
Like when my mom stepped into the set, she was like, oh wow, this reminds me of so much like the 80s. So they put a lot of detail into the mall. So that was really cool.
The mall is such a big thing in this season. Yeah. Starcourt opens up and it's huge, and it's an interesting time because like the malls where I grew up and the suburbs are all dying out, and it's such a big thing. Were malls a big thing for you?
Yeah, I think when I was younger, there was what we call a galleria,
okay,
which was like a mall close to my house, and we used to go there all the time and hang out, and similar things in the city. I used to go after school, with my mates into town, and we would hang out and just people watch, and we didn't have more than like $10 a week, so we would just sort of buy whatever we could to sit there and have an excuse to be there.
Right.
But I think it's a great social, obviously a social hangout, which is why it's completely plausible that all the kids are there and all this mystery surrounds the mall this season.
Holy mother of God.
Malls, though, is that something you guys grew up with? Going to the mall?
Yes and also no.
Yes and also no. I mean, I grew up in New York City, so the whole city is a mall.
Sure.
But there isn't necessarily a mall.
Yeah.
One mall so not really, actually, but I grew up having a relation, like my dad grew up in New Jersey in 1985, and so did my mom in Massachusetts, and so they had such a relationship to malls that I heard about them all the time, and that's where they would go and what they would do, and there was a lot of mall stories, but I personally grew up more on the subway.
There aren't really malls in New York. I kind of, but also not really. There's one that was kind of like a 45-minute drive away. And also my hometown, Newburyport, has a kind of a downtown area, so we'd go there.
Was there a store that personified you? What's the store limited
Claire's.
to?
Top Man. I used to go
when I was really young, Build-A-Bear. There's a Build-A-Bear in this mall, and God, I love that place.
Buy the little outfits and that sort of thing.
So expensive. My poor parents love that place.
It really is, because you have to buy all the accessories and then.
There's a place called NX100, which was a complex in Perth where I'm from, and we used to go to this Japanese place, and I get the same sweet tea every time.
Yeah, you have your things. That's what you go back for. Have you been a big mall person? Is that a big part of your life? Or?
Yes, I love shopping, but like you said, the mall is kind of dying down.
Yeah.
I think more people are shopping online too.
Definitely.
Yes, so that's what, but I'm always a shopper. You could take me anywhere and I'll just be like, okay, cool, let's go.
Yeah, fair. So what's your store? What's your place?
Oh, I love Zara, Urban Outfitters.
Oh, yeah.
Zara, Urban Outfitters, and Matt, I can't pronounce. Maywell.
Oh,
I love that
Maywell's
store. That store is so great.
I always want to wear everything in there, and I'm am I allowed to?
Right.
Cool. Those are great picks. One of my other favorite spots in the mall in Starcourt is Scoops Ahoy, of course.
Oh, yes.
I used to work an ice cream job. I get it. I definitely get it.
Right. Yeah.
What's your ice cream flavor? If you were an ice cream flavor, which are you?
I would be either rainbow sherbet with sprinkles, or I would be butter pecan.
Whoa, those
That's
are pretty
my go-to,
different.
yes.
But...
Or salted caramel.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
classic.
Those are my go-to.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many children are you friends with?